Hello, hello. Alright, I guess let's get this show on the road. Yeah, let's go with Ricky. That seems about right. Oh, who's there? What? An annoying girl running toward me from the distance, saving her arms. It's like she's totally oblivious to any attention. Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. What? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently and entirely waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. Why? However, I just had an idle crosswalk like Sayori to catch up with me. Whoa! You overslept again? Word? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me? I mean, well, if people start acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah? I guess so. Yeah, what do you want? No, I don't think so. Facts. I don't remember this. My many conversations where I supposedly got along, whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. This man is living the life. Listen, I think I can socialize pretty well myself. I don't know about you though. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. You care about me? I never thought of you becoming a knee in the future because you're not used to the real world. I don't see the problem there, man. I mean, to an extent. I mean, I guess so. Alright, man. That's what you want. I guess. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, we're at school. I sit at the back of the class. Sick. It's before I know it, after I pack up my things, I start blinking at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. The anime club. Oh, hi. As I've come into the classroom while I was facing out, I look around and realize I'm the only one left in class. Oh, I thought class was just starting. Oh, what the? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here facing out as I came in. Personally, sometimes I'm impressed. Thank you, me too. Needs away from me and it's gonna lay your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Oh! Wait, what is her club? The fucking literature club. Yo, thanks so much, Toby, for the sub, man. I appreciate it so much. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I'm sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. The anime club. I'm kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in new members. Whoa, you shouldn't be saying this stuff, man. Facts. Don't make promises you can't keep. Come on, Sayori. Is really much in their head, or she's cunning. Let's all this out. Long sigh. Find no stop for a cupcake, okay? Let's go. I guess we're going to the damn literature club. I sold my soul for a cupcake. Also, you cross the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being journalists. Swings open the classroom door. Hold up, I came for a piece of cupcake. Yeah, I'm not no new member. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello, girl one. Slater always says nice things about you. Oh, girl two. Seriously, you brought a boy? Okay, what type of sexist stuff is this, man? How do you know me? Indeed it is. I didn't say nothing. Natsuki, boom. We got one name. Whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Say less. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Natsuki always full of energy. This is usually the smartest in the club. So you're the smart one, huh? We got the smart one, the airhead, and the sour one. Monica? I guess so. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I don't remember this. Oh, yeah, nah. I don't remember you, man. Monica, I'll get the cupcakes. Let's go. Some tea. Say less. Cupcakes and tea. I've been wanting to say that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. There was a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, I'm so hyped, man. Whoa! Dozen white fluffy cupcakes to decorate to look little like cats? This is an easy dub. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece in chocolate we were used to make ears. Hold up, I want to see them. I can only look forward. Sayori grabs one first and then Monica. I follow. Okay, now is it delicious, huh? Already managed to get icing on her face. Oh god. Take this bite. What's gonna happen? I can't believe she glanced in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She made it herself. This is really good. What are you thinking? It's not like I haven't. Oh my god. Oh my god, made them for you or anything. Oh, wait, for me. Oh shit, alright. Relax, relax. You keep a whole TC in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, maybe. I've never tried. Let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress me. I mean that, you know. Pastime, but at least I enjoy tea. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to throw out there. I didn't plan on joining this. I came here for cake. Instead, he seemed really happy yourself. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Let's go. Gotta be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? I can't stand all the politics on major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget. Oh my god, and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Encourages others to get into literature and not fulfilling that dream. Indeed. Yeah, I can see that. Putting out all that for something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, that doesn't grab my attention too often. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Yeah, we'll do our best, definitely! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're really sort of letting members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can people enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, I don't know about that part. Well, considering how high over for these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah, sounds about right. Looks like she wants to say something when she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nah, not much. I don't know about changing. I spoke without speaking after seeing Yuri's. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Huh? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes light up, and she finds comfort in the world, not people. But you know, you like a lot of things, okay? Stories with deep psychological element usually immersive me as well. Writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack, completely throw you for a loop. I've gone for plenty of loops. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I don't know about that one. I read a horror book once and I didn't like it. I did not, no. Might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, I can relate to being a rock. Guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Really now. Yeah, I don't really hate horror. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second, never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, you like very cute things, huh? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting, what was it, huh? Say it. Say it. No, I want to know what it was. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Whoa. Yo, what is going on? I think that's impressive, man. Why don't you share them sometimes? What do you mean, though? I understand how Natsuki feels. sharing a level writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Just be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't know, man. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, so no one here's comfortable sharing, huh? We all sit in silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. That's a bet. I'm ready. I'm hyped. A little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Yeah. I never wanted to join this club. I wanted cupcake. I never said I would join this club. Stop by when I never made my decision. I still have other club to look at and I lose my train of thought. Oh no, they're so sad. I can't do this anymore. All four girls are making me with dejected eyes. But no. Oh my god. This is. I can't do this. Writing to pay in order to spend every day with beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Okay, let's go. You really did scare me for a moment. You really just came like I would be super pissed. Man, I feel like you're always in a pissy mood. Don't talk to me like that. Yeah, I made it. Is that the end of the game? God damn it, no it's not. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Alright, bet. Nah, don't look at me like that. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Ricky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I mean, maybe? Let's go. We're at the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? I don't know. Let's find out. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Why one of them? Why can't it be all of them? I just need to make most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah. Let's go write that poem. Pick where do you think your favorite numbers are like? Okay. Desire. Kawaii. Intellectual. Destiny. Oh wait, I just saw that said Doki Doki. Why did not fucking silly. Adventure. Cute. Determination. Time. Music. Shiny. Despise. Romance. No. What is this? Massacre. Amazing. Precious. Boop. Promise. Disown. Death. cheeks. Hi, duty. Guess you didn't run away on us. Nah, I don't even worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. It's not last to come in, so everyone else already hanging out. Yeah. No problem, man. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Man, you made me write a whole poem. Sayori just told me they didn't even want to join the club this year. Just come here and hang out or what? But if you don't take us seriously, we won't see the end of it. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, manga, yo. What was you finna say, huh? Don't worry, guys. Ricky always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah! He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. That's because your room is messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? What the fuck? How do you almost set your house on fire? Yeah. You might be a little jealous. How come you and Ricky can become good friends too? Oh. Seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? No way. What'd you bring me? What is it? Let me see. What you mean? Never mind. Come on. I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So yeah, fire does seem to burn down buildings. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah? I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Here reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. Keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know. We could what? Nah. Discuss, goddammit. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Thank you, man. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it on your own pace. Alright, bet. I look forward to hearing what you think. I swear to God, if I have to read the damn book. I expected Monty to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that does not seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cherry conversation around the corner. Yudi's face is already buried in a book. That's an expression like it was waiting for a chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rising around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. Oh, I'm supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself thinking this. I guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. You probably cannot seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, so I mean, it's a literature club, so yeah. This is lame. Well, we can't give up. The festival y'all only thinks aren't making this lame. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds so dense and intellectual, but it's not like that. Oh, you know. We need a way to try and teach everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place in this literature club event. So it's more important to figure out to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak with their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear us deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes. Cupcakes. Exactly. You see, now we're thinking the same. Natsuki would love to do that. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Huh. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to tell the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get into the case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I nearly fall out of my chair. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. What? This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Aren't you? Nah, you're in the club. You're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Is it weird I want to see one of them jump out a window? To an extent, yeah, that's pretty weird. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Secrets now, huh? Nah, but it'll like be funny. I don't know about funny. I mean, maybe it would be a bit funny. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. You idiot. You absolute delinquent. Jesus. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here. Whoa. What's going on, man? You need to brush. It's really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Oh no. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe it off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. And you don't keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. See how much better it looks. You'll change your mind. Yo, what is going on? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful, the buttons might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh no, she has mommy milkers. Oh my god. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. She bought it like 2 years ago. It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh yeah. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, see? You shouldn't see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that. But it's so stuffy. So since you're drifting into the it's not worth it at all. Saya the Sayori route. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and throws around. So if I kept it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Well anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal, you got one. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone, huh? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote? Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. I can wait. I felt the sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still tried to wait to retrieve her poem. Did you remember to write a poem last night? I sure did! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share? Okay. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out her poems. Sayori is on her wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complex as reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. What are we gone here? Who should I show my poem first? Sayori, Natsuki, Sayori, Natsuki, Sayori, Natsuki. Oh, fuck. Oh. I do want to own this one. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing this Sayori first. Yeah, she's my good friend after all. Yo, check out what I wrote. Yeah. I mean, I'm a good writer myself if I do say so. Writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because you have no idea what I like either. Jeez, man. I'm sure Yui's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. She's capping. Oh my god. Is that true, Sayori? Oh, sorry for hitting the mic, my bad. It's a Ricky poem? Oh yeah, that's gonna be my bio. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheets against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Weird, buddy, you're weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club, you know? Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that means I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Reiki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You will fuck you. Trying to get new things like this for people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thinking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? This is just a guess. What? Did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I mean, yeah, I guess you tried your best. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came in nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, it does. Last night I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, too bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Yo, what's good, Ace? Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's go, Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like y'all. Fuck you, man. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. No, it made it seem like it. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get some? Bro, stop playing with me. I'll weave and smack you back. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Alright, let's see the hiss. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. That's it. I told you we weren't gonna like it. I mean, it was pretty alright. Oh yeah, why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like you? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Facts. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts me more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Like take your time and look at that little tooth. Look at that cute little tooth right there. Yee. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Okay, there's no way I'm younger than you. I decided humor was the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri. Okay. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. I forgot to start speaking. You forgot to start speaking? What? It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. reversed her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific riding habits that are really typical of new riders. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new riders is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and the format to two together. The end result is that both styles and expressiveness are awakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills, techniques that go into writing simple poem, not just finding the building them to work. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Me too, man, me too. Now, you can be a little bit biased. Biased how, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if you apologize yourself, me or Natsuki. Yeah. Let's see this. I'd love to share my thoughts, process behind it. Yuri smiles genuinely. Kinda funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Oh fuck, this is cursive. Ghost under the light. Fuck! The fuck, dude. Oh my god! We're just in, I think that's an L. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green blue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh my god, I didn't know this game was gonna be this hard. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I have much terrible handwriting. Terrible! No, it's just that you read it cursive. I ain't intelligent. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it looks... Oh yeah, no, I took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Exactly! Ricky's just like me. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. You know what? Me too! Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ricky. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poet often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and expressing in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only the beginning symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more full, I'm putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who am I gonna show? Let's just go with Monica. It's the last one. Hi, Ricky. Oh, hi, man. I'm just taking a sip of my water. Oh yeah, I'm having a good time. Great time, matter of fact. Excuse me. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, alright, no problem. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, definitely. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? Ah! Damn. Oh, yeah, sure. Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah, don't worry, Ricky. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of behavior that we'll learn and we'll all get past soon. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think it's something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had the sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Yeah, I guess. Even if you show in different ways, they end up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Like reading into a mush? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each other own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying things a lot. Yeah, you gotta experiment. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find the way that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes! You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't make me always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Wow, that's deep. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay, that's the kind of style that got pretty much popular nowadays. There is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And that was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice today. Wow, that's some really good advice actually. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being too nice, there's no way my bones can stand up to their stares. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Saori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read his hand, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? What did you say? Something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki just returns the poem to the desk in one hand. I feel you, Natsuki. Yeah, fancy. Cute. You completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ricky did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Whoa, sassy! I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't accept them to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Why are you so soft, man? What the fuck? And Ricky, I liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, it's the teeth again! It's the tooth! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, it was a trap from the beginning. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ricky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? She really is going on though. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ricky started showing up. What? Man, if only I could do that. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turns toward me as if they just noticed I was standing here. Ricky? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have been happen in the first place. What's the point in making their poems all convoluted for no reason? The meanings should jump out at the reader and force them to not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ricky. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep impression words in our language. Puffed. Ha! It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not. Only unnecessarily limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Ricky? Yeah. Well, how did I get dragged into this first place? Dude, I just came for cupcakes and now I'm in this mess, man. It's not like I know anything about it, right? But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, hell nah! I can't make this choice. Help! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drawing up in words I had in my mouth, so insisted I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Well, Yuri's expression is so defensive so that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. It's not about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless somebody wants to tell Yuri the sex up the jerk she's being. She would never. It's your maturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Oh! Alright, good call. That was way too far, man. Natsuki Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Keep that mindset, Sayori. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly, you're speaking right, Sayori. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Maybe. Big and beautiful. True. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, yeah, exactly. Our boobs have always been big and beautiful. You know it, Jason. I might come off as a good leader and I can recognize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ahaha, nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. I was honestly stuck there, man. I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'll make sure to. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes it two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Boobies. Such a genuine person really does make a good present, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ricky, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. You see, it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Fuck. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ricky, ready to walk home? Yeah, let's go, man. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I have to. I've got to change my voice for each one. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? Nah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. How could I? I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they changed to good friends with you. You know, Ricky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up on the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? Well, Just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Would be a lot cooler if it was on the head. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Back to some poem writing! What are we gonna go with today? Let's go with vibrant, sounds good. Playground. Passion. Smile. Pout. Suicide. Wait, why did they both jump? Okay, I don't want to do that one anymore. Shit. Happiness. Spinning. Adventure. Kawaii. Precious. Rainbow. Kiss. Boop. Clumsy. Massacre? What? Wonderful. Nibble. Now get out of here with that horror. Love, hurt. Let's go with love. Misery, ambient, disaster, crimson. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go with swimsuit. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Here, I'm gonna take a sip of water before this. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here, and over the past couple of days, entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ricky. So, Sayori, looks like you're in a good mood today. Uh-huh. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway, you fucking airhead. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, we're gonna rob her! I swear to God, if you have a knife in there and you're trying to cut yourself, I'm gonna punch you in the skull. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles in the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents fall onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Always trying to take my money. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in her books as well. I wasn't listening or anything. Cap! You literally walked in on the screen! It was just something in my book. Yuri! That was nothing. Tell Ricky to let me borrow some money. I feel like I'm getting robbed here, man. Don't get me involved in anything less Sayori besides. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, robbing a store of Sayori, yeah, that's a straight vibe. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and I had to accept the revolution? What the retribution to that is still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? No? I don't know what y'all are into. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Alright, you got me there. So I had to try to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, what the fuck? I just smacked the shit out of her? Out of nowhere. Okay, no, it wasn't me. Oh, that would have been funny if it was me. Wow, that what was a cookie. Sure enough, with a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's the tooth again. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Please just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That's your fault. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? I'm pretty sure I bet you they're the exact same ones. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Facts, facts, facts. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets up and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. And fucking strangles her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Oh, through the over the shoulder. What a mad lad. Hey, did he seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trotted away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a flu? I bet you're gonna say flu. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Call 911. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. She has a boyfriend! Man, and here I thought I was gonna have a harem. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? That wasn't where you played music as well, Monika? I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ricky. Let's go, Monika. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave. Sayori's mischievous escaped. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Weren't we supposed to share poems? What? I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Yeah, sure. Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I needed to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Sure, I'll go with you. Yeah! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ricky to get supplies? Yeah. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Yeah, I agree on that. Okay, I was just a suggestion. See if you can find posters, papers too, okay? Okay. Ready, Ricky? Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallways. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid in the mall or something. Maybe. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing in the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yeah. We're gonna do a poverty performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. I'm not sure if this will be archived, I don't know yet. That sounds kind of dull. Ricky, you're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing poems. What? Like you say the lines of the poem, like between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist a stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. What in the fallout? Like that, Sayori? How do I put this? I'm searching, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Meanie, I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Ricky, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing a happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot that I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori's head straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're the kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. What's your favorite color, Sayori? Fine, then at least move aside and I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Ow! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on her floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutched her forehead, I can see that. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Whoa, I like this. Sayori slowly reaches her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. No, man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ricky, where would I even find ice around at this time? I guess you could drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing around the faint side, he makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out in the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter, since I could be using the ice pack rather than the drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and is using the other hand clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your forehead? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ricky. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ricky, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Ricky, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm being honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So, it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promise. But, well, I hope so. It's been like this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori places her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back into the classroom. You're back. Good timing. I'll get ready to start with sharing our poems. Let's go. Sharing time. Your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ah ha ha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Yuki. Well, Sayori, I thought to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working with the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. I ready to share your poems? Yes! Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Sayori! Ricky, I really love your poems. Thank you. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I've never done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes you. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about you. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business out all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ricky, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pen, so Sadie hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped. But being initiative and her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sadie clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arms and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poems. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside of my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle was straight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way, and down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like that time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap, Sadie, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write my best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. Just gonna practice on it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Saudi always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this was one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Are you supposed to be bad at this? Is this not a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words. At least she completes what she wants to do. Yeah. Natsuki struggles to find her words if she wants. I just expected a lot less after, you know, what you showed me yesterday, that's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it, Tooth. You won't always manage to write poems this cute, I mean well written, no, so that's not how this is. My poem is cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is, not you. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, and ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone I think's mine. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people might find out they make fun of you less and everything. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares? They're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can do too. Is It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too slow, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. We're going in order like I said. It's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Ricky. Or inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself. Not for anyone else. Not for anyone else, so I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry, my stupid mind is telling to do something. Anyways, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see in your minds. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of what, if you'd like to read it. Of course. It's this poem, the poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and simply hands me her poem. The raccoon. What? It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the bread was hungry. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon's an urge. The moon submits its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light glistening in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me, so you could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Parliament conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metamorphical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a big rush in my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I take it to the face value, then I can't figure what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. Yeah, she's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. No problem. Last but not least, Monica. Hi again, Ricky. Hi. How's the writing going? It's going good. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem Monica. Alright, that's pretty good. It makes me think of Coyote like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in the club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. You know it takes a bit more time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki is super interesting. Some people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Excuse me. Excuse me. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never feel like seeing before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how space of course can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about the right question. A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversion with the reader. So putting it that way for not for everyone is about something anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what you might change your mind. How do you know? How do you know about saving your game? Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Listen, man, you're kind of breaking the fourth wall. How about you stop that, Monica? Ahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of me. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. You don't really need with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori must have been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share this with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do, I know we all do. And if all it takes standing in front of the rooms for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Fine, I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's spent faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of... No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Well, it'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. In this, something she's done before, or she's simply an unnatural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Sayori has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the reciting. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to do next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri actually glances at all of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her reading. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rests back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri is still down for the court. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops on the chair and tragically walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. Your poems would have come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem is an aimless cherry like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more and more deeply into someone I thought I knew. Thorough. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did a good job, Sayori. Even Ricky liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. Atmospheric, the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well in that kind of delivery. Hey, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where a sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing and that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ricky. What the? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Ricky lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to go, whoa, listen. Let's be real, if you win first right now, their standards would be lowered, like, come on. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in from the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem, because I'm not exactly confident on my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudedly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Where else am I supposed to look? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Now is it? Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her attitude disappears. And her poem and rhythm has a rhyme to it. If Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well. Oh! My phone fell on the keyboard in my bed. The words likely they bounce up and down as if they give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again as well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of others will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, this is how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about in the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you have an idea of what it's like now. And make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so I'll let you know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can't do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Tooth. Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. You must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Rick. You don't have to say that. Whatever, let's go already. I walk with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sayori was facing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we got to. Sayori fumbles with our words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Fuck, man! Nah! I'd still walk home with Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already seen her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like them home together. I would have just ruined that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve if she wanted it. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation shows off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in time? Alright, boom. Let's save that there. Let's say it is a save, right? Or she wants to overwrite? No. Alright, here, well, we're gonna return back to the menu. Alright, thank you everyone who actually showed up to the stream today. I think this is a great first try, and I can't wait for all the future streams that come along, guys. I really do appreciate everyone that came out today, and thank you all so much, man. I guess all I can say really is I'll see y'all next time when I do stream again, which hopefully can be Wednesday. Since I would do tomorrow, but I can't miss the first episode to Attack on Titan season 2, so I guess I'll see y'all.